What's new, fathead?
Hi, I'm Doc Owen with Action Figure Times. Once again, we're looking at Green Lantern Month, and today we're going to be looking at the Toys R Us. You can see it right there. Toys R Us exclusive 2-pack of Abin Sur and Green Lantern, and Hal Jordan. Now, again, it's the window box with the beveled look. They're going with the beveled look for just about everything that has something to do with the movie. And I think the movie itself has kind of a beveled look. If you look at the lanterns, the rings, and all of that, you kind of get a view here. Now, Hal looks like he's getting ready to shoot you. He's action posed to look like he's getting ready to pound you with his ring. And Abin looks like he's either going to punch you or he's going to whip up some construct to really mess you over. The back tells a little bit about their history together. Obviously, Abin Sur is the one who gave Hal his ring when Abin confronted Parallax and ended up dying. I hope that's not a spoiler for you. And Hal being the first Green Lantern to come from Earth. Now, Abin Sur evidently was the Green Lantern in our sector. I got a question. How come we don't see these guys running around somewhere? I mean, already. But anyway, so let's go ahead and open him up. Go ahead and pre-cut the tape. It does have tape at the top, the side, and the bottom to keep them locked in. I do like the packaging. I like any packaging I can put the figures back in. Now, we also have the two stands here at the bottom. These look to be identical to the stands we had in the 2-pack of Tomar Ray and Hal. Got the little China symbol. Now, there are some little stringy thingies, so I will go ahead and cut this. Tomar has 2 and Hal has 2. Now, I think I'm about to have the same opinion of this 2-pack that I have of the other 2-pack. And we'll see here in just a second. Okay, now, here's, I dropped Hal. Here's Hal Jordan. My right hand is Hal from this 2-pack I just pulled him out. This is Hal from the 2-pack, well, it might as well be from the other 2-pack, but this is Hal, the single version, in the single pack. They look exactly the same. There is absolutely no difference. They're the exact same figure. Okay, so nothing new here. Now this is, again, didn't have a single of Abin Sur, of Tomar Ray, and I don't have a lantern of Abin Sur either, a single. And so I have never seen an Abin Sur before. I like the sculpt. Okay, I like the ears. Have you ever wondered why it is that Earth, well, I guess Earth's got a bunch of lanterns. Some planets seem to have a couple. You know, they're not just per sector. I mean, you can get several people from the same planet. He is very articulated. He seems to have the same knee type articulation, same ankle type articulation that Hal does. That is to say, not very much. He does have a chest joint that Hal does not have. He's got a bicep joint. He's got a elbow joint that kind of works. I guess it kind of works. You don't want to know what? I mean, hold on just a second here. Okay, this is Hal's body just with a chest joint, or at least it's his arms, because now one thing he doesn't have is, if you look at Abin, because he's got the exact same hand that like Hal's holding, which is unusual because of the fact that they didn't give us a lantern with this guy. Now, he does have something a little bit different down here on the bottom. It can't be the exact same hand because you see that little extra silver. That's something evidently that only Abin has. Maybe it's because of you know, they called him the greatest Green Lantern. He's the only one so far of the series that I've seen that has these extra white markings. I don't know if that's to designate honor guard. You see that on the back. Looking at his face, you can kind of look at it there. But his hands have these, that's actually a raised portion right there. I'll show it to you a little bit closer up. But in that on the back of his hand. So really, that's a main difference in his paint job. It is a very, very nice paint job. I think it's a great sculpt. It's got some nice character lines on it that make things, you're going to really want to look at this close up. But having looked at this, I have arrived at the same conclusion. I'm pretty sure there's an Abin Sur a single pack, and I know for a fact there's a Tomar single pack. I would not buy this 2-pack. Now, I might give it as a gift, again, to somebody who'd never seen the movie or doesn't really collect toys. But me as a collector, I would not spend the money and buy this 2-pack. It is a waste of money. I would buy the 2 single figures because I want my Parallax collect and connect. And so, the stands are great, but they say China. I mean, I could probably buy those from someplace online. They don't even say Green Lantern or anything else like that. So, for me, this is a waste of money. I do like both of the figures. I like the little accompaniments that they made with Abin. I like the little extra paint jobs and stuff like that. I think they did a good job on the paint. I love the metallic paint. But, again, if I can get the same 2 figures and get me a ring, I think no, they don't even come with a ring, do they? If I can get me a Parallax piece, you know, they've really been kind of chintzy on the accessories. You get like a piece of Parallax or you get a ring. I think we need lanterns for everybody. I think even if the rings, since they don't work, I mean, I guess there's enough of them out there you wouldn't have to have them, but something extra than just these 2 little stands, you know. And if I'm buying a Movie Master, I'd like a lantern with every figure. That's what I'd like, and a stand. I mean, it's a Movie Master's figure. These are meant to be displayed, even though honestly, their packaging, I think there's too much packaging with them, right? I think they're too big, but I do think it is excellent packaging. Well, that's enough said. Let's just go ahead and look at these up close. Looking at the Abin Sur Hal Jordan 2-pack, you can basically see these are the Hal Jordan figures. You can basically see these are the exact same figure. Really no differences here at all, so we're not going to spend a whole lot of time on them. Now here's Abin Sur. This is a great face sculpt. I mean, really, it's very good. A lot of styling lines. You can see the side. I mean, those are just some very, very good details. He's got the white outlining along a lot of his body. I like the lantern emblem on his chest. You can see here it's not the identical hands like I originally thought, because these are raised portions that they evidently added to the mold. He also has a chest joint that Hal does not have. Got some good shoulder articulation, arm articulation. His arms actually work a whole lot better than Hal's did. These look like more traditional joint. Well, yeah. Whereas Hal's were a little bit different. I don't know if you remember this from the review, but these they tried to disguise it, and it just made it where it didn't function as well as these. He's got the hip joints, the knees, nice knee joints. See, they seem to have fixed the flared problem, but I mean, that's an excellent a hidden knee joint right there. Look at that. I mean, you can't even tell that's hinged. I mean, that's just awesome. Then he's got his feet. Great paint job all the way around. This is a truly great figure, and really worthy of purchase. And I really like that sculpt. He's got a lot of personality with it. Well, this is Doc Owen with Action Figure Times, reminding you to subscribe, and we'll see you soon. Remember Green Lantern Month on Action Figure Times.